Hey boys and girls, it's Rob here from drumsandword.com. Getting closer to Christmas now, so getting excited. So I thought I'd do another free video drum lesson for you guys. Today I'm going to do the song Be Quiet and Drive by Deftones, drummed of course by Abe Cunningham. This was suggested on my Facebook page, people wanting more Deftones lessons, so that's what I've got for you today. I've taken 3 of my favourite drum fills from the song. You can download and get this free PDF from my website. There's a link beneath this video. You might like to have it printed out in front of you to go along with this lesson. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to play just the drum fills. I'm not going to go in detail of how to play the drum beats leading up to each, because they vary so much and because I didn't want this video to go on for too long. We're just focusing on the drum fills, the 3 drum fills that I really love. So first of all, the first drum fill, they're all 2 bars long, and this drum fill actually starts in the second bar, halfway through on beat 3. That's what I've classified the drum fill starting. And we've got, this drum fill occurs 0:30, or at least the beginning of this drum beat in bar 1 starts 0:30 into the song. I've written note loose hi-hats, we're playing all on the loose hi-hats. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, play the drum beat for you slowly and not go into too much detail over it. We just want to get to the juicy drum fill. So the drum beat leading up to it is played slowly like this. 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4E, a 1 and a 2 and a. Again, 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4E, a 1 and a 2, a. So now the drum fill starts on beat 3. And we've got this repeating idea that Abe does throughout the song, where he plays a flam tap. That's a flam followed by another note that's playing at the same volume as the flam. And the flam tap technique I like to use is a left-handed flam, so right hand down first, left hand second, and then the left hand plays the second note. It's important you get all these notes to sound really powerful. He doesn't play. It's not a ghost note afterwards. It's played with some force. So that's the flam tap part on beat 3. 3E, it's just a linear style drum beat this. We then go up to the open hi-hat, so 3E and bass drum on the of beat 3. Then back to the snare drum for 4E and then between 2 toms at the same time and They almost sound flammed, those 2 toms, but I think they're played more flat than flammed. It doesn't really matter, you can flam or play them flat, but I've written them as flat, because that's what I think he's playing on the recording. 4E and a 1. And of course when we go out the drum fill, we got the a 1, 2 bass drums in a row. So slowly, 3E and a 4E and a 1. And ignore the little tap on the earphones there. Let me play the whole of the second bar. 1 and a 2, a 3E and a 4E and a 1. A bit faster. 1 and a 2, a 3E and a 4E and a 1. And again. That's pretty much up to speed. That's the first of the little juicy, good nuggets of drummy beautifulness that comes in this song. So let's go to the next one then. And the written drum fill occurs at 1:01 into the song. At this point, Abe is on the ride cymbal and he's washing it like a maniac. So we're sort of playing a heavy wash ride cymbal. And this drum fill starts in the second bar and it's the whole bar. I've chosen to decide that the drum fill is the whole of this bar. So the first bar, like I said, we're on the ride cymbal and it sounds like this. 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4. At that point, you might have missed it. It's not important, this is what Abe does. He moves to the hi-hat for the and a beat 4. Excuse me, so we get 4 and then the drum fill starts. I'll just do that again for you. 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4 and a. And then we start with the drum fill. So, the drum fill, we've got the same idea as before. 1E and a 2. Before we had 1E, a 3E and a 4. Now it's 1E and a 2. So we come down with the hi-hat and snare drum on beat 2. 2 and a. Little bit of drum beat there. And then the next half of the drum fill starts on beat 3. And we get the flam tap again on beat 3. 3E. But after the left flam, left, we then play a right hand, 3E and then the hands naturally, if you use this sticking, which is why I think Abe used this sticking, go down the drums beautifully. We play a 4, so a high tom or medium tom, doesn't matter which, a 4, E and a. So another linear style drum beat where you've got notes all falling in a row, none really falling together. So let me play just from beat 3. 3E and a 4E. fill on its own. The whole bar, 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And did I play the first one, the drum beat and drum fill together for you? It's at the beginning of this video, but I'll do it for you anyway. Let's play both bars together. 1, a 2 E, a 3, a 4, and a 1 E and a 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And you got it up to speed. Oh, what the hell? The whole drum fill. Let's now move on to the last drum fill that occurs at 1 minute 52. And just like the previous drum fill, it starts. The drum fill was a 1 bar long pattern. Starting in the second bar, the first bar is just the drum beat. Look out for the sneaky little open hi-hat like we had in the second fill that occurs on the and a beat 4. So that drum beat, that first bar, 1, a 2, 3 and a 4 and a. 1, a 2, 3 and a 4 and a. So then onto the drum fill and it starts, let's have a look. Yeah, exactly the same as the previous drum fill. We get the 1 E and a 2 and a. So exactly the same as the second drum fill. But then from beat 3 we get this. 3 E and a 4 E and a. So it's 3 E and a 4 E and a. Not so much a linear style drum fill now. You're sort of keeping that hi-hat going on and of 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And the left hand and the bass drum are sort of playing around it a little bit. So slowly that bar, 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And as you speed up, you should feel that right hand maintaining the beat throughout that drum fill part. Again, 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Let's put both bars together. 1, a 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 E and a 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And it's up to speed. 1, a 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 E and a 2, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. I just can't help but do a double crash cymbal there, just to show off, but I don't think Abe does that. So that's all 3 drum fills for you. Don't forget you can download the free PDF from my website, and please do come along to my Facebook page or my Twitter page, say hi to me, and make your own suggestions for songs or parts of songs. I do these lessons where I teach many beats, fills and solos from famous songs. So if you've got like a section that you really want me to show you, then come along and write that on my Facebook page. That'd be great. You also want to check out my website, drumstheword.com. This is what I do these lessons for, where you can subscribe for $97 at the moment. You get a year subscription from the day you start the subscription. You get access to all of my song lessons, all of my full song lessons. That's over 200 full song lessons now, where I teach you a song from start to finish, not just these mini ones, but a whole song. I'll give you the full PDF drum chart as well. You can go to my website, check out all the songs that I've already transcribed and given you video lessons for. You sign up, you get instant access to all of those lessons, plus hundreds of little other freebies I give you. And then all the new material that I release over the year of your subscription, you get instant access to the day I release it. So I think it's a real bargain. I hope you'd like to check it out. There's a video up there of me waffling, talking about it. If you want to find out more, of course, you can email me, rob@drumstheword.com. So until potentially another free drum lesson before Christmas, toodle pip and happy drumming to you.